Hey, it's Jake Mace with Phoenix Longevity Arts. We're going to show you some more Qin Na in this video really quick, so get a partner and get ready right now. Here we go. So from our fighting stance position, if your person puts their hands up, the first move is going to be to grab onto the knuckles of this hand and to step behind them to bend the wrist down and take my other hand under his arm and overlap. And I'm going to push on the knuckles or the hand, not the fingers. Pushing the knuckles or the hand will bend his wrist and make it really painful for him to just tap out when you feel it. There we go. And that's the pain. So again, from here, now this is not going to work in somebody who's ready for it, so this is a move in a fight that you'll fall into or you'll surprise them with. So again, from here, capture the hand, step behind, roll the wrist by pushing on the knuckles, overlap. Notice how my arms are underneath him, not on top. And it goes right in my armpit. It even will work if you catch it in your chest, if you catch it in your neck. Either way, you can submit him that way, or lower on the body. You can always take him out. Okay, so from this angle, if you're over here, one more time. I capture the knuckles, I roll it in and just step. So I'm not gonna move his arm, I'm gonna step toward his arm and trap his arm against my body and lock the wrist down and take him. He'll lose all strength if you lock that wrist, okay? The next move is if your partner puts their hand up, you can try to just, if they have their hands open, you can try to grab onto their thumb and just take their thumb back and lock it down toward their shoulder and take him down. The only reason why he fell is because, first of all, he's being a good partner. Second of all, because his body had to fall to give in or else he would have broke his thumb. So his brain made a conscious choice. Do I fall to the ground or do I stay on my feet and let my thumb get broke? And his brain said fall to the ground because he's a smart guy, okay? So again, from here, the goal is to just immediately snatch onto the thumb and lock. I'm taking my elbow down this way, okay? Like a hammer hitting a nail. Take it down and I put it right next to his shoulder and drop him right onto the ground. That's only if you catch the thumb. So from this angle, same thing. Good position, grab the thumb and bend it back like you're peeling a banana. Just peel his thumb right off of his hand. Good. The next one is going to be from here. It's a similar style of move. We snatch this way onto the fingers, and then I lock his hand up, and I take the bottom of his wrist, the pericardium 6 pressure point, PC6, and I lock it right up as high as I can toward the ceiling. Again, from here, I grab onto the fingers, and I lock his wrist up. Now, the goal is if I just lift higher and higher, he won't feel it. So look how I keep his hand toward my body and I lift my body up and I pull him toward me this way, okay? We'll do the escapes for this later on. So again, from this angle, I snatch onto the fingers, roll it around. So see, we can work this all day. Grab and lock, grab and lock, grab and lock. When we're ready, grab and lock, other hand comes in and I'm preventing his fingers from bending. I lift his whole arm up into the air that way. Okay, and you know you got it when they go up on their toes. And the last one we'll do is if you catch somebody behind. So once you're in this position, you might actually get to where you want to leave that and get behind somebody and snatch him. Okay? I'm trying to trap his arms in this way, and then what I do is I'm going to just lift my hips up and lift his feet 1 inch off the ground. That's all it takes. I've had students in my class who are half the weight of their opponent do this. It's very simple to do. So when you're in here, grab onto him, and see how my hands are locked? It's a really good way to lock this way. You can also lock with this way. If you see really close on the lock, I can lock this way, I can lock this way. Grabbing onto your wrist is not good because you only have one arm of strength, so I want to have both arms of strength. And I suck him in really tight so he doesn't feel any airspace. Then I pull him in the air, and then what I do with my bottom foot, watch my right foot, I kick his feet out, and that way he falls right to the floor and I follow him down. Okay? Again, we'll turn this way. Last time, grab on, snatch, pop him up in the air, 1 inch into the air. Then this time my left foot's gonna come up, kick his feet out, and drop him down to the ground. I follow him down. And that's a good way to drop somebody, push away, then create space, and you're free, okay? Those are some great Qin Na from our Kung Fu system called Qin Na, seizing and holding. Rewatch this video, share it with a friend, subscribe to our channel for more, and go to our channel's page and in the search box, search Qin Na, Qinna, or you can spell it Chinna, and you'll find all our videos about Qin Na. There's several. Good luck with the training. This is Jake Mace. See you next time.